All right, I'm here. Sorry. It's been nothing but delays today. Just been one thing after another. But I got stuck in social media scrolling, and then by the time I was like, oh, I got to do this and this and this before I start streaming, it was like 1 minute left, and I was like, oh, fuck. Anyway, all right. Let us begin. I think today we're going to be starting a new location, and I also wanted to apologize. I've been I have a couple announcements before that. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Got all frazzled. So I have actually added my Twitter and my YouTube to my Twitch channel. So my Twitter I'm going to be using for any announcement for any cancellation of Twitch streams. And YouTube, I have been downloading each one of my streams. I am slowly uploading the parts that I've played. So I think I'm up. I'll get part 3 uploaded tonight probably. And I've noticed I'm peaking a lot on my mic, so I want to apologize for that for any of your guys' ears that got blown out. I have a new mic coming on Wednesday, so hopefully that will be solved after that, because the one that I got is not quite doing the job that I want it to. The other thing, yes, so like I said, my Twitch and my YouTube is going to be on my Twitch profile. So my Twitter and my YouTube are going to be on my Twitch profile. And so that if there's any cancellations or anything like that to my schedule, then I will post that on there. I think that's about it. I think we're going to go over some codex entries since I haven't done that in a while tonight. And then maybe do another location, or at least start one. I was thinking of maybe looking at the Black Emporium. That'll be quick, doing just a couple of quick entries. So let's get into it. Woo! All right. So again, I want to apologize. I was hearing myself peak on some of these streams. I hadn't watched myself at all. And I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds bad. Know that I am working on it. All right. Should probably, oh, mouse, get over there. Hopefully your guys' day was better. It's Monday for me, for sure. Oh, thank you. Which Mass Effect poster? Are you talking about my standee? My standee. I've got the whole Mass Effect 3 standee Shepard on there. It was back when I was working at the stop of the game. The GameStop. Not anymore. So, and I got it because I was working there. So I love that standee. How you doing, Kodiak? Doing pretty good? The other... which other one do I have? Oh, the one behind it. I haven't put up my posters yet in here. Yes. Got a couple of... I think I've got some posters from Mass Effect 3, and then I have some posters from Mass Effect 2 way back when it released. Let's see. Okay, so what were we doing? Yes. I think we did most of our inventory. Right? I think so. Unless do I have new armor? No, I think we're good. Okay. Nope. It's been a while. Okay, so codex. I'll probably just go through them and see if there's anything. Hi. Sorry. Cat time. Oh, how was it? How was the Legendary Edition? Okay, fine. Don't come. How was Legendary Edition? It is the summer of BioWare. I'm super excited. I was hoping when they announced Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I was hoping that they would announce, come here and stop me yelling. Oh my gosh. I was hoping they would announce Knights of the Old Republic more than anything. Come on. There we go. That was the game that got me into Star Wars, weirdly enough, when I was older teen. So I wasn't really into Star Wars before then. Hi. Lay down. But that's the game that got me into BioWare and got me into Star Wars. So I'd love to see a fully remastered KOTOR. Oh, and you're doing another Inquisition playthrough? That's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats. Let's see. I don't know if we have any real new ones. Let's look. Oh, there's one. Stop rubbing the mic. Oh my goodness. I actually just played my old Xbox 360 editions of KOTOR, and the game has not aged well, unfortunately. Still fun to play, but it's not aged well. I hope they don't change the battle system too much. I don't want them to change too much. I just would like an update on graphics, and I'd like fully voiced, I think. I don't think that's going to happen, though. All right, anyway, sorry, Dragon Age. I could talk about Knights of the Old Republic for hours. Okay. All right. So it's always just the last paragraph is always the update. So Justinia perished in the explosion that destroyed the Divine Conclave, and Leilana became a founding member and spy master of the new Inquisition. All right, that was it. Why is that still marked as... Oh, because of Josephine. Oh, Josephine Montiliet is a noble from the nation of Antiva. She was educated in Val Royale, where she built connections among the court. When she finished her schooling at a surprisingly young age, Lady Montiliet, French is not my forte, became the official diplomat between King Flugeno of Antiva to Empress Celine of Orlais. The appointment suits her. She is well trained, familiar with many forms of etiquettes, and by all accounts a skilled negotiator. That endorsement does not suffice. Josephine is a personal friend. I have faith in her. We require someone both influential and trustworthy to be an ambassador for the Inquisition. You cannot tell me you would prefer to take the job yourself. Nah, I'm good. Okay, crafting materials. Provide 420 lotus plants. The party was considered to be a most roaring success, even though the evening concluded with at least 12 guests asleep on the lawn, 3 in the pool, and one lady losing several teeth trying to take a bite out of a marble statue of the Comtesse's father, which she was convinced was made of cake. Oh boy. Appreciated for their beauty, as well as their medicinal value, pale blue and shaped like delicate crystal bells. Deep mushroom. I have read deep mushroom before, just given. The most common varieties used in the herbalist trades are the black-cap ghoul's mushroom and brimstone mushroom, all of which tend to carry the darkspawn's corruption. While they cannot transmit the disease, the trait often makes them quite poisonous. All right, embryum. Flowers from the orchid family. Therapeutic qualities were actually discovered because of the embryum's exceptional beauty. I know, yeah, they do. I remember reading some of them in like Origins, and they weren't really into quite a bit, but it's Dragon Age, it's BioWare. They're gonna make everything have a codex entry. Elodia, I said you could take a few components for your personal use. I'm certain I didn't say you could empty our stores. Enchanter Inez looked like she was shitting hog nuts when she noticed. Do you know how long it took to collect that witherstock? I know what you're doing with it. No one needs that many warming draughts. I'm locking the chest. Find your own witherstock, or perhaps either you or Farron could try to stick to your own quarters. Oh, okay. It's to help them not get pregnant. Nice. All right. Bear. Stupid bears. Don't really feel like reading about bears. Corpse. Funeral rites include burning or dismembering the dead to prevent them from becoming hosts to demons. Foot soldiers. When we strip away the titles and tricks, they're simply men who want to see their enemies dead. Duelists favor a thinner target. While engaging with such an opponent, respect his speed. Good lord, he must decide. My swordmaster Massage de Jianmin researched. Oh, damage against humanoids increased. Nice. Okay, so you get stuff. Fennec. Fennec foxes and repulsive things like that. Oh, I must have read it. If it's marked that way. Giant spiders. Guardsman. Oh, this is the guy with the fucking shield. God, I hate these guys. Remember that every metal shield was beaten into shape and maybe beaten out of it. That's also true in fighting. Okay, I'm not going to read about that. All right, Herlocks. Oh, is that what they look like now? I haven't gotten real close look at them. I think I've only faced like one or two. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City. Oh, okay, this is the same as Dragon Age Origins. I recognize this. Last Blight was the Age of Towers, striking the heart of Deventer, spreading into Orlais, and the east into the Free Marches. Yup. Herlock Alpha. Dude, those guys scared me. I think I faced like two in that underground area, and I didn't get too close to them, and they just look fucking intense. It snapped Lord Varen's neck and killed 4 men before we finally killed it. Oof. There is no talk, no negotiation. You will die. Your world will die. Now you understand. That's some intimidating. All right, mage. I'm not gonna read about the mages. I know what a mage is. Nugs. They're like the hot dogs of the why am I blanking? Dark dwells. Nope, that's not the word. Underdark. No, that's not it either. You know what I mean. A lot more rare. Oop. Anyway, my point is the ones around the farm are so inbred they're 5 colors and can't stop peeing. I'm selling them in the capital as elusive Eastern bunny pigs. What did father say about idiots with deep pockets? Oh my gosh. That's great. Alright, Prowler. Oh, these are the guys that sneak up on you. Okay. Be vigilant. Be calm. Be methodical. Okay. The Rams! Rammy Rams. Nothing crazy. Tusket. Oh, yes, these were the little guys that were very scared of us in the desert. Wraiths. Those are the spirits. Wraiths are sometimes thought to be the remains of spirits or demons. Okay. Rebel mages. Ah, my nose. Templars are sworn to protect all people, right of tranquility, Andraste yourselves. We, the mages of Ferelden and Orlais, do hereby dissolve the circles and renounce our sworn submission to the order of the Templars, effective immediately. We reiterate Andraste's assertion that magic was made to serve man, not rule over him, and state unequivocally that we will use our abilities only to defend ourselves from those who would see us relinquish our lives and freedoms under the presumption of guilt for crimes we have not committed. We condemn those practitioners of magic who, through illness of mind or understandable but misguided anger at those who oppress them, would use their maker-given powers to threaten innocent lives, and we pledge to aid any legitimate and impartial government in bringing these lawless apostates to justice. We look earnestly to a future of cooperation between all the people of Thedas, free from persecution and prejudice, and hope to build a better world alongside all who approach us with friendship instead of fear. Huh. Interesting. So that was their, basically, Declaration of Independence. Templars. The Seekers are well aware of the part you played in the rebellion. Call me to the Grand Cathedral in the middle of the night on urgent business only to speak of trivial matters. Discover chaos, one of your agents. Did you think I would not notice? Did you believe yourself above repercussions for such acts? It was a dark day when the Chantry placed such an incapable woman upon the sunburst throne. Ooh! I will not stand idle and watch you destroy what ages of tradition and righteousness have built. In the 20th year of the Divine Age, the Navaran Accord was signed. The Seekers of Truth lowered our banner and agreed to serve as the Chantry's right hand, and together we created the Circle of Magi. Within the circle, no more. I hereby declare the accord null and void. Neither the seekers of truth nor the Templar order recognize the chantry authority. And instead, we will perform the Maker's work as it was meant to be done as we see fit. Woo! Signed on this day, 40th year of the Dragon Age, Lord Seeker Lambert Van Reeves. Woo! Letter sent to Divine Justinia from the former Lord Seeker. Woo! All right, more Templar stuff. I'm not gonna. Oh, that's from Halden. Ah, hey Halden, what's up? All right, history. What do we got? I'm not seeing anything here. Sorry if my nose starts running. I will go blow my nose. Birth of the Chantry, First Inquisition. Oh, okay. The birth of the Chantry took place more than 9 ages ago. The mists of time have obscured once. Yeah, apparently he was just like, nah, I resign. Peace. The birth of the Chantry took place more than 9 ages ago. The mists of time have obscured once well-known facts. It is commonly believed the Chantry alone created the Templars and the Circle of Magi. Few recall that there was ever an Inquisition. Those who do believe it predated the Chantry, hunting cultists and mages in a reign of terror ending only upon its transformation into the Templar Order. This is not quite the truth. Interesting. Luke, go lay down. You can't pant into the mic, mister. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry, he's wanting attention. Go lay down. One must keep in mind the state of Thetis prior to the Chantry's creation, a world where the only source of order, the Defender Imperium, had fallen apart. People blame magic for the death of Andraste, the blight, the terror they saw every day, and not without reason. Abominations and demons rampaged the countryside. Nobody was safe. Disparate groups of men and women initially formed the Seekers of Truth, determined to reestablish order because nobody else would do what was necessary. The truth they sought, the question they tried to answer, was how to restore sanity in a world gone mad. Hi, Leia. Go lay down. Oh my goodness. Now you want attention too? Stop sniffing my coffee. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. Oh, don't look at me like that. Okay. The truth they sought, the question they tried to answer, was how to restore sanity in a world gone mad. Was theirs the reign of terror? Perhaps. Evidence suggests they were vigilant in their protection of mages as they were of regular people. When they intervened, they convened an ad hoc trial to determine the guilty party. This even application of justice led to their poor reputation. The Seekers came down against every group at one time or another, their Inquisition gaining notoriety for being on no one's side but their own. They considered themselves good people, however, followers of the Maker's true commandments. This was never more evident than when they laid down their banner in support of the Inquisition was composed of independent idealists, not chantry zealots. That is the truth. Interesting. Okay, so the first Inquisition was done to create order from chaos. Nobody else would. That's very interesting. Oculera. Skull set up on a staff. These macabre artifacts cause magical shards in the air to glow with magical radiance when a viewer looks through the eyes. I knew that already. Come on, man. You got nothing else for me? All right. Deep Roads, that's what it is. I was like, the Underdark. No, that's not right. That's D&D. Remembers the Deep Roads. Suppose it doesn't. I think I've read this, actually. Cloud Gazers. Yes, we did read this. Sometimes it doesn't mark them as red when you read them, when they pop up on your screen. And so, Forbidden Debate did that. Hinterlands. Yep. Read that one. Excuse me. All right. Tales. Rise. Find me still searching for someone to lead me. Can you guide me to the revolt inside me? Promise surviving the breach. Promise surviving the breach in the sky. Templar igniting fire inside me. Oh boy. Maker remind me, gone are the days of our peace. Now we reside in the great divide. No promise surviving the breach in the sky. That definitely sounds like some kind of like, I'm going to date myself real bad here, like some kind of Green Day or I can't think of the band that did the Black Parade. A very emo band. There you go. Though Green Day was punk. Poke your nose in such... Well, there's good Sir Titus, of course. Some people say he runs the Armada. He doesn't. Oh, Oh, this is Isabella. Notorious raider trash. You want to know about my raider friends, huh? What in the world would make a goody-goody like you poke your nose in such a dirty business? Yes, Thetis emo scene, exactly. Well, there's good Sir Tatus, of course. Some people say he runs the Armada. He doesn't. No one does. The Armada is a collection of ships, and each one is like a nation unto itself. Its own rules, its own people, its own leaders. Tatus is respected, of course. You don't sink half a dozen Orlesian frigates without earning at least some respect. He's a dangerous man, but he's no king of the Armada. No one tells you that. They're lying or misinformed. Then there's Lachlan Poole. Likes to sail around the southern Cape of Ravane, rattling his saber and posturing like it means something. No one really cares what Lachlan Poole does, though only a fool will say that to his face. You see, the thing about Lachlan Poole is he's got gold. Lots of it. All earned through legitimate means, even. He still has a trading company somewhere in the marches and hires people to run it while he plays adventurer on the high seas. The Armada lets him do it because it always pays to have friends with coin. The one you should really watch out for is Ianto. They call him the Talon, the terror of Lomarin, but most often that crooked bastard what might kill you in your sleep. Slavery, murder, torture. Nothing is too much for Ianto. He'd traffic in souls if he discovered a way to extract them from people. In fact, I'm sure he has some Tevinter cronies working on that right this second. I'm sure there's going to be made and stolen souls somewhere. The Imperium, probably. Isabella, self-proclaimed queen of the Eastern Seas. Okay, Isabella. This is the stanza. How long is this? Oh my god, I'm not reading this. Nope. This is the poem for the weapon that we're going to find. Because once we found all... How many stanzas? 8 stanzas of it. That's how the location unlocked. So we'll be doing that, I guess. Whoo, there's a lot of stories. I'm seeing I read most of these, which is good. Cool. That is it. Thankfully, that didn't take too long. Sorry, guys. All right. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go blow my nose since my nose is running. I better go catch it. Be right back. I'm waiting. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Now we are ready to do play. Nope. Did something happen? Am I derping? I'm derping. Okay, cool. All right, we're still like on like the first mission. We've got to travel to Val Royale. Okay, that's a new one. Those are the ones that we unlocked. I couldn't do any of that. Okay. Just making sure. All right, let's trade out our horse for a new horse, and then we go. I think we'll check out the Black Emporium first, because that'll just be a quick stop anyway. Do I need like the quick stops where, because I obviously know what the Black Emporium is going to do. I wonder what he's going to say. Because he's just a weirdo immortal that's bored as fuck and can't die. Okay, we did a Draco list. Oh, we only had one. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Let's ride the reindeer. It's a stag, I'm sorry. Look at, he's so cool. It reminds me of freaking The Hobbit, and that's so sick. I love it. Who doesn't want to be with Thranduil? I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's okay. My Elvish needs work. I'm very rusty. It wasn't Dragon Age 2. Yeah, the Black Emporium was in Dragon Age 2. It was, I don't know if it was free, but I think the pre-owned copy that I bought of Dragon Age 2, somebody had actually not redeemed the code for once, and I got it for basically free. So it was a really cool little store, and it helped me out because my character didn't look right. so I didn't have to start all the way back at the beginning. And you could respec your entire character if you wanted to, which was sick. I thought about doing it, but then I kept the class, and I just respect since I knew how to play the character then. So, or at least play the character, whatever you want to call it. So it's gotta be the black and there it is. Okay, let's go. You guys want to come with? Oh, it does look really similar to last time. We'll see. He's quite funny. If you, it's owned by this immortal guy that he just like. It's like you know, if you've seen. Why am I blinking? Not the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, and he had the collector. He had the museum of just weird stuff. This is the same. This is the same kind of guy, except that he's immortal and he can't die. I think he was cursed to be like that, so he's like this weird tree thing. Yep, that's him.
Urchin, bring me a moist towelette.
He's so creepy. Oh, he looks better in this one. Oh, he looks sick. Hold on. So, see, he's just like this enemy.
Handle the merchandise with care.
Yeah, I think, from what I remember, is in Dragon Age 2. Is that a bear? Is that a little... Is that a bear? Can I keep it? I want it. Can I please have it? It's so stinking cute. Alright, anyway. But yeah, no, I think he was either cursed, he was looking for a way to become immortal, and then he pissed off some kind of minor god, or it was like Andraste or somebody. And then they were like, okay, I guess you're just never gonna die. And he seemed happy about it. It was kind of weird. Let's see, where is the urchin? Urchin should be around.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket.
Only one?
But only one!
Oh, okay. Where's the urchin? Ah, they do still have the mirror transformation. I don't really need to change anything on her, but... Yay! Nope. I like her the way she is. Except for that weird-ass profile, but I'll take it. Yes. He's such a weirdo. Alright, read. Can I read? Ah. Okay. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for two reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to sate my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the antiquarian from behind piles of books, between shelves, and at one point, over a basket of mismatched socks. There he sat, petrified in the center of the emporium, skin of waxy gray over ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. A girl of not more than 12 scurried to and fro to fulfill his numerous requests. Another patron noticed my fascination and told me that the girl, most likely an urchin rescued from the street, was responsible for the needs of the antiquarian, feeding, washing, and the like. So impossibly old is he, and so fragile his skin, he can only tolerate the barest whisper of touches from the smallest and most tender of his servants. Only in this way may he come close to his lost youth, said the man. I was surrounded by objects of legend, yet none fascinated me as did the antiquarian. Ah, yeah, from a journal page found in Kirkwall's Darktown, written by an unknown author. Yeah, he's crazy.
Handle the mirror.
I want this bear.
With care.
Can I have this
bear? It
bear?
has been known to bite.
It's cute and mini-sized, and I want it. That's okay. I'm not gonna get it because he doesn't like holding that. All right, so what does he got? Okay, so if I'm missing. Ooh, he's got like everything. Jesus. Good lord. What else you got? Nothing. This is just the crafting materials. Okay. Anything over here? Ooh, schematics. Masterwork drove. I think in Dragon Age 2, if you looked at the statue, no, That was just the funny Andraste statue where everybody, the statue in Dragon Age 2 in the Black Emporium was hilarious because it was the only statue made in the likeness of Andraste if she was naked. And they only made one because everybody was so scandalized by it that they were like, no, this can't see the light of, because we don't want anybody looking at her like she's a sexual object. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff in the Black Emporium last time if you read the entries. I'm not really seeing too much over here. Hey, that's from Dragon Age 2. Cool. Alright. Weapons and accessories. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. I mean, I have 10,000, but good lord. That's like level 18. Good lord. That's all you have? Alright. Oh, I can sell. I wasn't meaning to sell. I just wanted to look at what we got. Good lord! These are some expensive shit, dude. I don't really buy a lot in Dragon Age. They usually provide me free stuff.
Urchin, bring me
that's all
a
you're saying?
moist towelette.
Towelette. You say that in a very disgusting way, dude. Alright. Okay, that's the entrance. I don't think there's really anything. That's really it. That's a little disappointing, but I'm
You
glad.
may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Oh, I want to pet him. He's so cute.
He answers to Chauncey.
Sorry if I peeked the mic. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. No, don't go. You're so cute. Oh, you're glitching out, but you're so cute. Okay.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador.
Ooh.
Her ancestors
Right, Chauncey is perfect.
visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age.
Oh, nice. That you
I sold her a
remember.
candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Razikiel.
Dude, I could just sit in here and listen to
I
stories.
wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
Huh. It is worth it to play through the other two, because then you just get so much more of the references. But Origins is so hard to get through. Dragon Age 2 was easy. It wasn't the best game, I would say, for now already. It's probably the worst of the three. But Dragon Age, that's why it took me so long to get through Dragon Age Origins, is, oh my gosh, so many pets. They're all miniaturized. Oh gosh, I need them. No, I don't. I gotta go before I do something stupid. Yeah, you get so much more of the references, and then all the other decisions that are in 3 are definitely gonna be just like Mass Effect. Just like Mass Effect. Alright, so... Nope, it wasn't here. Where was I going? Yes, I need to go back to... Unless I can fast travel. That's really it. That's cool that they have like a little hand-drawn axe. Okay. Map, not axe. Because that location I think is in here, so we have to go back to Haven. Okay. Oh, weird. So it had me load up my party, but my party wasn't there in the Black Emporium, so that was interesting. Yeah, no, Origins was so tough to get through, but I knew, I was like, you get through it once, then all the decisions will have, like, there's a lot of, like, really, like, minor decisions that I made in Origins that featured in this one, and I was like, why is this gonna be a major thing? Why? Why is this little, like, who I set up together, is that a major thing? Why is that a major thing? It'll be interesting. It's just like in Mass Effect 1 with the Rachni Queen. You don't think that's gonna have a big decision, but it does. I'm not gonna spoil anything else there for anybody who hasn't played, so. Alright. Stop calling me that. It's fine.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother.
All right. I knew we weren't going to be able to buy anything in the Black Emporium. That's why I wasn't too worried about visiting it so soon. Just because I knew everything was in there was going to be expensive as fuck. Alright, now if I remember... Nope, did that one. Address the Chantry in Val Royale. Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay, so that might be the next one. But, oh, I'm sorry, it was in... There we go. Alright. Inquisitor, I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Teardra's legendary axe was an axe set with crystal, an axe with a magically reinforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a very polished axe. But apparently, the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact merely means hafted weapon. It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to omit evidence that Teardra's bright axe may have been using what seems from all appearance to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matter. I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Oh, okay, is this not a location? Can we visit it? Okay, I guess I thought that was going to be a location. I stand corrected. So, we got, that's a main storyline. That one's done. Right? Did that one. Well, actually, before we do that one, then we also have Hero of Hightown. Completed that one, which I already completed. You know what? Let's go ahead and clan level on, or do we want to do chalk markings? I don't know what these chalk markings are. I'm kind of tempted. Ooh, that's gonna take time, so that's fine. We'll do both then. Excerpts from Rector's reports. Do you know the sign? A triangle point down, two wavy lines through it. Sounds like the fifth element to me. A lookout spotted it in chalk or on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Argent thinks he saw the symbol or something very like it scrawled into a ledger that belongs to the Comtesse de Bayard. The sweep was done as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To that end, we do not know. Got some paranoia going on. Okay, so we'll send Leilani.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. What do we got over here? What's that? Nothing? Okay. Alright, so our lay is done except for story. And I got all this little stuff to do. So I think we'll do clan level on, which I think that's an actual place to visit. Exactly, a math teacher is on the loose. Wants to make all those kids pay for not paying attention. That's 57. All right, Josephine, will send you to get some money. Did that one. Okay, so let's go. Let's go home. Yay. Okay, that one's not anything. Okay. That doesn't do anything either. Okay. So gotta figure out something else to do. Okay, we did that. Yeah, do that one. We did scout. We did not do that one. But we did that one. That's the hinterlands. So it might be the Storm Coast. That's the only one. Well, and we can't do that one. Interesting. Okay. The game has been like, you need to do the storyline, and I'm like, I don't want to yet. I don't want to yet. Okay, so I guess we're going to the Storm Coast. Oh gosh, we're going back to Dragon Age 2. Okay. Compliment to region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. Yeah, let's do it. Sent word to a party had reestablished a camp near the shore, but have received nothing further. Okay. Let's do it. No, I keep pressing the wrong button. All right. Maybe we have a new party member coming in. That would be nice. I'm a little sick of Solus and his shit. His true neutral shit over there. Huh. Yeah. Oh.
Your worship, for what it's worth.
Why are you
welcome
calling
to
me
the
that?
Storm Coast.
I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief.
Stop calling me
The
your
soldiers
worship.
didn't
That's
have
not
an
okay.
exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air.
I hear those
I
sequels.
hear it's good for the soul.
She's like, not my soul though. I don't know why her voice got higher. You know, go with it. What the fuck was that? Is that another fucking dragon? Yeah, it is. I see you over there, you bitch, going into the mist. What's with these dragons, Luke? Maybe. Lay down. Yes, you're cute.
Word for you.
Yes, I know. I'm coming, Requisition Officer. Lay down. Lay down. I'll give you lots of attention later. All right. Report.
What is it?
Every time.
Could prove useful, sir.
Did that just get quieter, or was that just me? Okay. Alright, what do we got? Quick potions. I don't think I can... No, I cannot. Did it again. Did it again. You'd think I know by now, but no, I don't. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing. Oh, it's a great new big... Oh, that's a big map. Okay. There. Well, let's just go to the first thing on here, which looks like it's this. Okay. Alright, let's go kick some boot. Let's save first. Alright. Let's kick some booty. Some demon booty. What was right behind me that I missed? Oh, iron. Oh, serpent stone. Let's see if I can get it. I got it. Jimmy that. Right. Looks like it's this way. This path. Here we go. Looks like that's elf fruit. I'll take it though. That's my neighbors passing by. Good lord. Wow. So, the Storm Coast looks much better. I'm just going to point that out, that much better map design. Okay, but Origins beat Dragon Age 2's map design. Oh, that looks so much better. That looks so cool. Oh, there's statue. I see it in the mist. There it is. There it is. Okay. That's sick. Alright, we're heading on up. Oop, oop. Alright, is this going to be more of this? I might be able to get up here. Can I get up here? Maybe. Slow beach. Ah, shit. Come on, Solus. Help me out here. Find the path. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Who are we fighting against? Oh, fucking there. God damn it. I'm sorry, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me, sorry. There's probably an easier way to get up there. Yes, I see it. Right over there. I always have to make things hard on myself. iron, please. Thank you. I'll be interested. I'm gonna do another playthrough of Mass Effect with the Legendary Edition. I had it sitting in that pile over there, but I'd like to, because when I played it as I was like younger, and I'd like to replay it since I've become. I did a pure Paragon run through of Mass Effect. I think I had a couple of renegade decisions where it was like punching the recorder and everything like that, but other than that, it was true Paragon all the way, and I'd be interested to know what kind of decisions I make before. Beware of falling rocks. Okay. You gonna kick my ass? I don't see any falling rocks. Is that a rift? It is a rift, right? Great Cove. This rift too.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
How did you fall? You turd, Varric. You missed me, bitch. I always feel bad being any kind of, like, like, if you were to describe my alignment as a person, it would totally be lawful good. Even though I can be chaotic good as well sometimes, but it's really hard for me to break the rules. It's very hard. Alright, so we're looking for her guardsman that came to talk to the bandit leader. Ooh, Velveteen, finally!
These must be the missing soldiers.
No,
Murdered.
they did.
Shit.
Yeah.
We should see that their families are notified.
Yep. Alright, bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. They're worthy. Let them come with the Mercy's crest. The blades of Hissarin will listen. You will only get yourself cast out or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hissarian. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Hissarian's blade is supposed to represent mercy, not random slaughter.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Nice, okay. That's a loot. I meant to loot. Nothing. Let's just get my marker off. There we go. Thank you. Sorry. Alright, Inquisition soldiers were dispatched to meet with the bandits. Alright. Let's continue on with this mission, because I've kind of learned that, at least in this game, you want to do the first mission you're presented with, and then the map makes a whole lot more sense. Like when I was playing on the other location, I didn't realize I was dealing with a cult. And I was like, oh yeah, just join the Inquisition, you're fine. And I was like, not sure if I should have done that. Oh well. You guys will take in some refugees, I guess, and probably convince some of them to join your cult, but oh well. Too late now. Oh, we got Rammy Ram. This is pretty cool. hear you, Owlie. This is a road down. It is a road down. Sweet. Woo, that's a big area. That's a fenced-in area. We could probably take them. All right. All right, we're saved. So. Yeah, fuck it. Hey guys, what's up? You gonna attack on sight? Okay, you are gonna attack on sight. I was wondering if you guys were going to. Everybody's answer is just violence. It's always violence. Why is it always just violence? Yeah, I was gonna talk nicely. Be like, hey, you guys killed our guys. Why? Why? But I guess violence will be the answer today. Apparently. They're just like, this is the greeting of our people. Taste. Oh. Oh. Yep. Okay. They've been there long enough to be skeletal, which is not probably very feasible, but that's some cool-ass graffiti on your wall. I really like that. It looks like an Asian Mabari, and I like it. All the skulls. Quite the collection you have here, sirs. Alright, let's do it. Hey! Oh, fuck, I hate shield guys. I hate shield guys. Oh, what is Leia barking at? Sorry guys, one sec. I have a barking dog. One moment. Wrong button. Good job. Sorry. My dog was barking at something. It's always freaky when she barks at something. To be like, okay. It's just the wind. It's just windy right now. Freaked her out. Yeah, no, the skeletons, yeah, they were kind of creepy. Oh, I'm not clicked on the... There we go. I did it again. There we go. There we go. Freaking me out. We were looking at skeletons and shit like that, and aren't you? Fuck right off. Holy shit, you're a big boy. Oh my god, we're probably gonna die. Whoop. How about you guys fuck right off? I just got hit by some... Oh boy, we're probably not quite there yet. This dude needs to fuck right off. Hey! You gonna follow me out here? I really gotta find something. Alright. We might just be able to do this. Might, barely. Babaris, you guys are a lot bigger than you were. Holy shit. I do need to next level up. I need to get them straight because it's not fair. I wasted that. Did we take them all out? We almost got our asses kicked, but we did. Exactly. It was just like, walked in on quite the party and we crashed it. But I think we crashed it pretty good. Any loot out here? Especially from Big Boy? Andre the Giant over here? No? Okay. What kind of type of, like, guy was he? He was huge. Okay, just have a Places Codex? That's bullshit. And Black Emporium. Oh, here we go. It is myth, of course, nothing more. Tales of mysterious underground shop run by an immortal, perhaps undead, proprietor who peddles an impossible and implausible goods have circulated for decades among the Templars. Now and then a zealous or curious knight will go looking for a place to no avail. Stories place the Black Emporium in Kirkwall's Dark Town, the sewers of Val Royale, and the back of an empty boathouse in Lomarin, at the top of the tower in Marnispel, and hidden beneath the skirts of the giant statue of Andraste at the Murdain. No reputable source has ever found it, and none ever will, because it does not exist. You will, of course, hear the standard justification. It appears only to the worthy, it appears only to the invited, it is hidden by blood magic, it exists only in the fade rubbish. There's no magic that can hide an entire shop full of trinkets from the eyes of a seeker of truth. I am not just saying that because I searched for 6 months and didn't find it. Shut up, Tristan. A letter by Seeker Benedict to Divine Justinia V. That is good. That's great. That's great. That's good. Okay. I heal you, sir. You're okay. I'm here to heal you, Solus. None for me. I'm okay. Okay, maybe I disappeared numerous times trying to get aggro off me, but you know, you guys did the best. Okay. Man, they really like their skeleton decorations. Lovely. And they worship the Mabari, apparently. Oh, that's a sick statue, dude. Can I have that sword? That's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry. Anything else over here? Ooh. We got loot. And a loot. A loot and a loot. I don't know why my nose is so stuffed up today. Alright, read. Probably from all the reading, to be honest. Hardened Hightown, Chapter 2. Yay! By Varric Tethras. Magistrate Dunwald's butler had the air of a man who had never risen before dawn in his life. He stared down his nose at Donald Brenokovic and his partner Jevlin as if he were some... Can I help you? Come on. Come on. Why are you interrupting while I'm reading? Come on then. Up here. Come on. Come get in your seat. Alright. Some lofty balcony above them instead of standing in the parlor in his dressing gown. The magistrate is indisposed. This can wait until a reasonable hour. He gestured for the guards to see themselves out. The magistrate is dead, Donald corrected him. Wake the household. As the butler left, Jevlin shifted uneasily in his new armor. Shouldn't the captain be here? You want to go back to the barracks? Be my guest, Donnan said with a shrug, only half listening as he studied the collection displayed in the room. A dozen ancient swords lay nestled in display cases, protected from dust and prying fingers. He moved to lift the lid of the nearest one. Jevlin started to protest, but then the doors opened. She had eyes the color of topaz and dark hair that fell across her brow like sword strokes. She strolled into that parlor with such dignified elegance that Donnan didn't realize for several minutes that she was clad in a housecoat and not a ball gown. You have news about my husband? What Seamus done this time? Forget to pay his bill at the Rose? She seated herself and indicated the guards to do the same. Donnan nodded at the recruit to speak up. Jevlin started, "No, Lady Dunwald, actually," she interrupted him with a wave. "Marielle, please." "Lady Marielle, your husband has been murdered." Donnan took over for the flustered recruit. "When did you see him last?" Marielle stared at him, her jewel-colored eyes wide, and her voice cracked on. "Murdered? Seamus?" But a heartbeat, maybe two, passed, and she again became that perfect picture of noble grace. "I saw him at dinner," she answered in a tone anyone might use to comment on the weather. He left before dusk. He said he was going to play Wicked Grace with the Comte de Favre. "Do you know of anyone who might have wanted him dead?" Jevlin asked softly. People want magistrates dead on principle. She gave a wry smile, but her voice grew pained. Criminals, political rivals, even people in his district who disagreed with him. She drifted off, lost in thought, and then turned to Donnan, her eyes blazing. A week ago a letter came. Vague threats. I thought it was nothing, but it upset Seamus. Who sent it? Donald asked. It wasn't signed, but the seal was 6 crossed swords. I know, right? Oh my gosh. This is how Varric makes his money. Hi, Luke. Calm me down. That's how he makes his money. Somebody was...
Hard in Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
He is not wrong. He is not wrong at all. I like that. I like that a lot, Varric. I'm gonna use that. We humans write things to figure out how things are. Ah! I got dog hair up my nose. Alright. That's what you get for being a shed machine. Oh, and Revan's back. Come on. Come on. I'm not picking you up. Come on. Come on. Sorry. She's being a poopy butt. Okay. Oh, I almost dropped you. I almost dropped you, cat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Woo! You alright? Okay, good. It's amazing what happens with, like, you read the entries. It usually just, like, fleshes out everything. You don't need to read them or anything like that, but it fleshes out everything. Really cool. That's a pile of poo. That's another pile of poo. Any treasures in these piles of poo? Nope. Okay, let's leave. Alright. So let's head back to where we were. Because I think... we don't have any more missions there? The Saurian camp. Alright. So we have... Excuse me. We have rifts on the coast. Sorry, I was seeing Morin's outlook and I was like, Morgan? I was like, no, that's not right. Because my eyes were not... Well, we're closer to this one, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's go to this one. Alright, let's continue southward. Might as well. Get a little bit more of a feel of this area. This is way different from Dragon Age 2's map. Oh, we got enemy. That's a dragon. Okay. Okay. I mean, I kind of... Save Sam. Save Sam. Woo! It knows we're here! I felt that vibration. Sorry if I peeked. Sorry, gotta remember. Nope. Nope.
Seeker, you're the dragon expert. What do we do now?
Don't get killed by either of them.
Is that a giant? Oh, that's sick. Oh my god. Oh, he hit the invisible wall there. Oh my gosh, this is sick. I just want to watch. It's like watching It's like watching the National Geographic. Is that purple lightning? Can I get real sneaky over here? Oh! I don't know. He's kind of getting his ass kicked. That's very cool. What's all this? There's significant. Oh, that dragon looks so cool! Oh, he's flying off. Uh-oh. Time to go. Right? He is a great narrator. Hey, bro, I'm gonna back away. I don't know, what is that? Are those? What are those? Oh, okay, they're just demons. Or mages, whatever you want to call them.
Make it take you!
Is there more? Oh, missed him. So he just hangs out there and fights a dragon every once in a while when the dragon lands in his area. Interesting. Let's see if we can cross this mountain over here. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Looks like we can. See, these paths are much easier to navigate rather than at the area over by Redcliffe Farm area. And the desert area, but that could have just been user error, so. Alright, we got a rift over here. Save really quick. Oh, here comes Alea. Let's see if this kicks our ass or not. Probably shouldn't have wasted it on that. That's good. This seems pretty. Oh gosh, I hate those teleporters. Second wave. Oh no, we got more. Hi, Leia. Lay down, babe. I'm sure everybody can hear you panting right now. Don't teleport close to me, please. Thank you. That was a cool power, whatever it was. It was creepy though. Am I? Ooh, now he's gonna get me. Okay. There we go. Good job, guys. You guys did most of the work though. They do. Oh, the Banshees in Mass Effect. Ugh. I remember the first time I played that game, I was so creeped out so bad. I was like, I don't do scary games. It's just not my thing. Go lay down. But it's one of those things that just gets me too anxious. And I can appreciate. I'll watch somebody play a scary game, or I'll watch a scary movie myself. But I just can't play them myself, unfortunately. But those Banshees scared the crap out of me when I was first playing. Woo! Toxic cloud rain. Okay. Anything crazy in here? Doesn't look like it. Gotcha. Alright. It's an old fishing area. Is it all the way up there? It's probably all the way up there. This is really cool. Can I go into the ocean? Probably not. Ooh, I can. Ooh, spin a weed, thank you. Spin a weed, thank you. Spin a weed, thank you. It's actually got... Ah, okay. You go more than 2 feet into the ocean, you drown. Good to know. I did not know that. I have to remember that next time I go to the ocean. I think one of the craziest cutscenes that still stays with me in Mass Effect just the original Mass Effect, was just seeing the husks for the first time, and then just the spike going down. That was just, whew. Can't wait to see that in all of its HD glory. Can I just climb up here? Oh, we can certainly try. This is pretty cool though. These remind me of like the English coast. I forgot. Or is it Ireland that has these? I think it's Ireland. I forgot what mineral this is. Oh! What'd I get? What'd I get over here? Did I get something? Literally nothing? Okay, it's just a bottle of wine and some cheese. Yes, that's where I'm gonna hang out and have a bottle of wine and some cheese. I like how my party mates didn't even follow me. They're like, not really supposed to go that way. They'll tell me what to do, Varric, okay? Alright. See how we... okay, so we get up this way. Oh, come on. Why do you... oh. Alright, we'll continue on. Making my way. Alright. We go this way? Nope. Okay. That's literally the attitude I'm going to take on exploring, is I'm going to try a path. If it doesn't work, I'm going to find a different one. So I've been getting way too frustrated with these paths. It's not even worth it. There's multiple ways, it seems like, to get up these mountains. Like this. Yay. Nope. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Cool. We're good. Ooh, Apostate's Landing. That doesn't sound good. What's this building? Okay. I'm gonna save real quick.
Let's not linger here too long.
Why? I'm sure there's gonna be a mission that brings me back here. Excuse me. Ooh. Parvoland, the occupied north in the 30th year of the Steel Age, the first Qunari ships were sighted off the coast of Parvoland in the far north, marking the beginning of a new age of warfare. History calls this the First Qunari War, but it was mostly one-sided bloodbath, with the Qunari advancing far into the mainland. Qunari warriors in glittering steel armor carved through the armies with ease, their cannons, the likes of which our ancestors had never seen, reduce city walls to rubble in a matter of seconds. Stories of the Qunari occupation vary greatly. It is said they dismantled families and sent captives to learning camps for indoctrination into their religion. Those who refused to cooperate disappeared to mines or construction camps. For every tale of suffering, however, there's another of enlightenment deriving from something called the Kun. How do they pronounce it? Quinn? The Kun? Anyway. Quinn. Kun. I always forget. This is either a philosophical code or a written text that governs all aspects of Qunari life. Perhaps both. One converted Saharan reported pity for those who refused to embrace the Kun. I forgot how they pronounce it, as if the conquerors had led him to a sort of self-discovery. For all my life, I followed the Maker wherever his path led me, he wrote, but in the Kun, I have found the means to travel my own path. It has been said that most... Kun, thank you, that's what it was, thank you, I appreciate it. Kun, that's how it is. I was like, I'll pronounce it every other way, except for the right way. It has been said that most the most complete way to wipe out a people is not with blades, but with books. Thankfully, a world that had repelled 4 blights would not easily bow to foreign aggressors, so the exultant marches began. The greatest advantage of the Chantry-led forces was the Circle of Magi. For all their technology, the Canary appeared to harbor great hatred for magic. Faced with cannons, the Chantry responded with lightning and balls of fire. The Canary armies lacked the sheer numbers of humanity, so many were slain at Marna's Pell on both sides that the Vale is said to be permanently sundered. The ruins still plagued by restless corpses, but each year the Chantry pushed further and further into the Canary lines, although local converts to the Qun proved difficult to return to Andraste's teaching. By the end of the Storm Age, the Canary were truly pushed back. Ravane was the only human land that retained the Canary religion after being freed, and its rulers attempted to barter a peace. Most human lands signed the Lomarin Accord, accepting the Deventer Imperium. It is a shaky peace that has lasted to this day. Alright, so Sister Petrine, that was long-winded. Was that Varric that just rushed outside? Where did he go outside? Oh, there you are. Okay, he's just... Whew. Something's in here. The door is locked. Okay. We'll come back. Oh, what do we got? We got a bear. Get him down while the bear is asleep. Now we tackle him. Ooh, big boy. It's gotta be intimidating. Like facing that bear and just having it stand up like that. I killed a druid. Hello, RC. What you doing? Thanks for making it tonight.
I am sorry to have bothered you with my questions about your people, Varric. I see so much of this world in dreams. Humans, my own people, even Qunari. Dwarves alone were lost to me, save scattered fragments of memory where some spirit cared to watch. Now I know why I see so little.
And why is that?
Dwarves are the severed arm of a once mighty hero, lying in a pool of blood. Undirected. Whatever skill at arms it had, gone forever. Although it might twitch to give the appearance of life, it will never dream.
I'd avoid mentioning that to any Carta, Chuckles. They might not take it the right way.
Nice. Okay. I like how Solus gets so, like, he's like, oh, this is the reason. So philosophical. Alright. So that was a landmark. Let's see if we can find it. Wirch is over here exploring the Storm Coast. Storm Coast, yes, right? Yeah. And making comparisons to Dragon Age 2 and Mass Effect, and while we're exploring. So wait, where is this landmark? Hey, Alfred, thank you. Well, I'm glad you could hear a new speech on here. Where's the landmark? I'm so confuzzled. I somehow missed that, or was it just higher up? Ooh, and I know that one was a good one. Hey, there's the seagulls I keep hearing. Alright, more on the steps. It is not uncommon to enter a cave nestled in the basalt. That's what they're made out of. Columns of the Storm Coast, and discover traces of ancient dwarven architecture. Prior to the First Age, the dwarven people maintained a sizable presence on the coast. Mining guilds were drawn to the area's then plentiful mineral deposits. All dwarven activity ceased when darkspawn incursions forced the deep roads to be sealed, severing the region from Osmar. Okie dokie. So there's a cave over here, so we might as well explore it since we're here. Right? I just went the wrong way. Oh, you seagulls. Hey, bro. I saw you in here. Where'd you go? Is he just gone now? That's kind of creepy. Oh, there it is. Is it a spider? What the fuck was that? Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a deep stalker. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, so I thought, bro, you don't like the light, do you? That was about it. You're still there, though. I see you. Yeah, just charming little deep stalker basalt cave. Just little dark. Little dark. Hello? I see you. Oh, it's a spider. That one was a spider. Nope, mental loot. Thank you. Light you, so I can see. Yay! Light! Cassandra, are you trying to take my loot, girl? See you. What do we got? We got something crazy over there. That's a spider. Yeah, it is. It's okay, guys. I got it.
One down!
Oh god, I thought that was like a cliff. I was like, how am I supposed to like that? Oh, did I miss that somehow? Must have. I'll take that spider acre. I need it for my requisitions. Okay, there was nothing else over here, right? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's go further down. Why not? Oh, shit, that's a lot of spiders. Let's hide out a little bit. There we go. Okay, that was just a lot crazier than it looked. Oh, got more? Did I hide or something accidentally? Yep. Oh. Well, we're still a little over-leveled, I think. Because I'm not really having any issues with this. I'll take it. I'm not really having any issues with battle in this area yet. Backtrack a little bit. Okay, I don't really see anything. Oh, I did miss something. That's the ladder. That's the ladder. Ooh, chest. Ooh. Alright, we made it through the cave. Ooh. Cool. It's a very stormy coast. Ha! Get it? See what I did there? Oh, gross. That's a cool statue. I like it. that a shard? Ooh, signs of the warden. Alright. Establish a... Well, we're getting a nice little map going here. I like that there's an actual shoreline where I can see where the end of the map is. Seagulls. Oh, oh, we're just floating in the air. Yeah, you happy, seagull, about that? Just don't poop on my head, okay? Yeah? That's a pretty cool skill you got, seagull. Alright, we'll leave you alone. I'm gonna die if I go this way. I'm gonna die if I go this way. Okay, this seems like... Oh, I died. Oh, no. Cool. Got a camp? Apparently, they have meditated to another state of being, where they can just float on an invisible perch. All right, we have established camp. Camps are always the good ones to go after. Kind of want to go that way, but yeah, let's go see if we can find traces of the wardens. Wait, did I miss a sign of them up here? Okay, so there's just... I thought it was more north than that.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, good. Again, my bad. I don't think I have anything to turn in, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. I was worried about there.
Nothing to report, sir.
I was a little worried about that. Their requisition officer. Alright, we're looking for signs of the wardens. Got some elf fruit.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Yep. Oh! We got a jingle jangle on our radar. And there's a cave! Oh. I want that serpent stone. Actually, it's this. There it is. Okay. A Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here with whispers lurking at the back of my mind on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not have burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice, simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andrel as he left. From pages torn loose from a journal found on the storm coast.
The wardens were here at some point.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
It's a cool statue. Anything else in here? Nope. Cool, okay. I see a chest. That chest is mine. Oh, it's the scouts. You guys teased me. That wasn't nice.
We've scouted the area.
Thank you. What did I miss? More? Yep, more health. Might as well. We're close to it. See if we can go back up the mountain. Eesh. Definitely can't go up that way. Maybe this way? I'll take that serpent stone though, thank you. Oh yeah, this is the path. Alright, we're gonna try something. I'm not patient enough for this. Okay. Save. Nope. Do I have any points? No. Okay. Nope. Nope. These are cool columns, though. Anything for it? Summerstone, that's a new one. I wonder where these enemies are that are showing up. Oh, maybe they're below me. They're probably below me. Can I have that summerstone, please? Thank you. Yes, they are. What is this? Ooh. Oh, it's in a blocked entryway. Okay. Have to remember that later. Alright, we got another warden area. Hey, bear. Like there was some over here. Is that a person? Nope. It's just the bush moving. I think it's gotta be over here. Alright, this definitely looks like a warden camp. Hey, bro. I missed you somehow, and you still didn't alert. Poor guys. We can do. We can do. Oh, there might be more than that. Find out.
Dead! Kill the blasted warrior!
Oh, hey. Why don't you fuck me? Shield guy. I hate shield guys. Good lord, what is this guy's health made out of? Oh, he keeps putting shields up. That's his health doing? Is he healing himself? What is going on?
Where'd you go?
Good lord. Finally. Woo!
I expected more merchant ships. Recent events must have put a hold on trading.
Contact right out. There we go. Ooh, I think that was our key to the house. Yeah, to the cabin. Whoop, whoop. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, let's go back to where we were, which was reading for the warden. Let's read the warden's journal. Alright. Oh, no, this is not from the warden's. From the Canticle of Transfigurations. Many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever. But the one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Canticle of Transfigurations 10. Alright. Yeah? Oh. Rem's got an itchy ear and she's about to fall off the desk. Okay. Ooh. Be careful. I got you. I think we've all had that ear itch where you're desperate to get it. Alright, so I'm not seeing... Hey, Ram. Ram. What we got over here? Ah, we got some more elf root. Thank you, I shall take it. Alright, so I guess we'll go see the... I can figure out how to get up there. The landmark, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I can't get up that way. Okay. We shall figure this out. Okay. Thank you. I'll take this. Alright. Okay, so how do... Okay, this is going up. So I think we're okay. Maybe I'm just crazy? Could be a... Ooh. That's pretty cool, that stone. Oh, it looks like a thinking man. Is it carved? I can't tell. Ah, the stone tree. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines and they shared a quick embrace, Wonk, before making their way to the waiting ship, from a local version of the resourceful lovers. It is said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long and happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drown at sea. From her unpublished work, Folk Nonsense and Other Absurdities. Aww. It's like Romeo and Juliet. That's like a super... Ooh, this Australian looks... Am I going crazy? Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna do one of these. Alright, so... Ooh, this one's complicated. So let's try to figure out how to do this. Alright, so that way, Well, I guess we'll... Good lord, this is some complicated shit over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Restart. Alright. Dude. Let's see if I can figure this out, dude. That goes that way, right? I think those 2 stars are there to freak me out. Got this. We can do this. I'll probably have to do this at least one more time because I don't think I got it right. Oh, it just barely messed up. Okay. Do I have to... I don't want to restart. Okay. That way. Right there. Maybe that way. Oh, I almost had this. Son of a nugget. Alright. I almost had this. I almost had it. Shit. Alright. Like that. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're certainly gonna try it. There's definitely multiple ways you can do this. Okay. I think I've got it. Okay. Whew. I gotta do this very carefully. Oh shit, I think I screwed up. Shite. I just had it. I almost had it. Alright. I have it. I just have to get the details down. Uber concentrated. Sorry, no commentary, guys. This. This. We can't go that way. This way. This way. Oh, I'm so close. Ugh, I was just one away. Okay, so got that. So now I just gotta figure out how to get this done. So you have to be able to come back down. Want to end there. However that does that. Okay. I might got it. I might. We're doing it a little differently this time. Oh, I messed that up. Nuggets. I know, I'm probably... This is totally gonna be the last thing we do for the stream. This one, this one, this one. Go back down here, go back up here. We've created a path in which to go back down. So then, the last one needs to be there. There, there, there. This is the issue though. So where to go from here? Because that screws me. To do it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. All right. They're pretty cool, the constellation. Oh, I might. Oh, I'm so close to having it. Oh, I'm so freaking close. Then see, then this, and then this. I'm missing one fucking line. God fucking damn it. I just need that center line. Okay. With BioWare, it's just like Dark Souls, right? And like the Demon Souls universe is that their stuff is really in-depth. It can be as in-depth or as on the surface as you wanted it to be. Yeah, Revan? Okay, so let's try it this way. This way. This way. This way. There we go. Okay, we got that. There we go. This way. This way. This way. This way. Not quite. Ah. Dum-dum. Starting to become the tired. Alright. It should be fine. I'm okay for now. I like trying to figure these out on myself. I know it's boring to watch, so you guys are more than welcome. This is the only thing I'm going to be doing before I end the stream, so whenever you guys would like to log, I will not take it personally at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Kodiak. Alright. way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Now, if I could just skip. Yeah. It's this goddamn center line, man. All right. Got it, almost. That's what I've been saying for the past 20 minutes. So that usually means if I'm missing it there, I either need to start it there or... a bit different. That's gonna screw me. That's okay. That screwed me. So that's kind of what I need to do though. In that I need to get to the center point and get all that done before it. So, makes sense. So that's where I screw myself. Okay. One more time, and if this is not working, I will do something. I still got into the same predicament that I was in. Let's try it though. I don't think it's gonna work. That's okay. Same predicament. So close, yet so far. It looks like that or some type of flower. Could be way off. I always never got how they named certain constellations after what they were shaped after. It never made sense to me. I actually just shared a meme like that on my social network. Okay, so before I go any further, that way, that way, that way, that way. Oh shit, I'm still in the same predicament. Alright, Kodiak. I'll take that hint now. Odd number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be this middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or the center one. Okay, let's try it. Well, shit, that made it a lot easier. Oh, God. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so then... Oh, I almost made a mistake there, I think. I think I got it, though. Yep. First time. Thank you so much for that, Kodiak. I appreciate that. It is a dancer. You are right. It's definitely a dancer. Finish. Oh my gosh. Constellation Bellatanus, referred to as the maiden in common parlance. Depictions of the constellation Bellatanus vary from one age to the next. It has always been considered fashionable for prominent women of the day to be declared the maiden's personification. Queen Madrigal in the Exalted Age, for instance, and Queen Asha before her. None of these women would likely appreciate the fact that Bellatanus was believed to originally refer to Erethmiel, the old god of beauty. Interesting. Thank you so much, Kodiak. I appreciate it. Oh, we got 2 more around here somewhere. But we are going to fast travel back to Haven real quick. Oh, I forgot. Don't fast travel like that. Ooh, excuse me. All right. All right, Storm's Coast. That is our next area. Yeah, that looks like it was a complicated one after only having doing like what 2 or 3 in the Red Cliff area. Red Hill. All right. Oops, wrong way. Guess we'll just look at our equipment and do that so we don't have to do that at the start of next stream. I have an interesting schedule this week. So Wednesday I will not be streaming. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not due to some previous plans I have every week on Tuesdays. But they may be canceled tomorrow because I know one of my friends is not going to probably be able to make it. So I may be able to stream tomorrow, but like I said, I'll keep it updated on my Twitter. So that's how I'm going to keep things updated. So for now, there's no stream on Tuesday. If there will be, I'll let you know. So inventory. That's what we were looking at. All right. See if there's any good stuff. Nope. I'll keep that one though. So that one. Ooh. Oh, I forgot that's warrior only every time. 21, 106, 114. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, I checked the armor. Accessories I'm not going to worry about right now. Let's just... ooh, what's this? Fashioning them a little... Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go turn in stuff and then we'll go over our armor and stuff. Ooh. Nothing? Okay. I hate that silly the exclamation point because I know that's like where you get like DLC and stuff. And it just bothers me whenever it's on the screen. Must go click special shipments. Let's go.
Go in peace, Herald of Unrest.
I hate it. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is, but it doesn't stop me from clicking on it. It's like, no, I haven't purchased anything DLC related unless they release something how many years after the game has been out?
Apothecary Adon says you'll have the reagents you
Ah,
to find
nuggets.
something.
Okay.
There
Did we
was
have
no
a...
word for
Nah,
heaven
I'll do it.
or for
I'll do it
earth
later.
or sea or sky. All that existed was silence.
All right. Back to this. Okay. I'm not really gonna... yeah, you have to take that chance. What if there was something that got put in there? Oh, cool. Okay. Accessories. Belt of health, spirit resistance. I can't wear any of those. Knockout powder ring. Why do I have the spike trap? Why do I have this ring on? Let's go 2 rings, please. Alright, what else can I wear? I don't use knockout powder. I guess we'll put that on instead of the enhanced spike trap ring. Oh, what does that one do? Ooh, actually, I'll do both of those because I don't know why I'm wearing both of these. So, okay. Okay. I know you can wear double the rings for powers, but I think just to keep my abilities down. We'll see. It's crafted. So do I sell it then? It says these special amulets are respected by the blades, and fashioning them will allow... So it's... Oh no. Oh, I understand now. Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have worn this, and I could have, unless I'm completely misunderstanding this whole thing, I could have worn this and actually talked to the Blades of the Hissarian instead of just murdering them all. Shit. Too late now. I made the choice. I don't even... I'm going to keep it for now, just in case we have to deal with them again. Negotiations. Oh, gosh, I feel dumb. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm picking up. So that's my own fault. Okay, we checked everything of hers. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be that subtle. Like, which... You saw me. I was trying to walk in there and talk first, but okay, apparently not. Alright, whatever. Too late now. They were probably just crazy anyway. Level 11. Okay, that has +8 attack. 86 damage. It's still not enough for me to switch weapons on her, because on hit you gain 3 guard. It's a corrupting rune and +20 damage versus the living. That's still doing 136 damage against living. They did start it. I mean, I knocked on the door. I don't know if they took it as a knock, but you know. All right, we got any shields for you? No. Okay. Oops, I did not check these ones. So let's see. Okay, so I can wear that one. I'm going to keep the other one, so I'm going to keep those. Armor. That's level 12. 21, 134. 106, 78. 11, 12, 11. Okay. Nothing there. I think her accessories are fine. Oh, she wears the, yes. What else? Okay, so she does use this. Let's put this one on there. There we go. I feel so dumb about that gosh. It's gonna bug me. Oh well. Alright, so let's see if we got any magic staffs for you. No, we do. Oh, that's 13. 53. It's electricity damage. It's 50. Ooh! Ooh, I think we're gonna be switching out because you're doing cold anyway. Fuck yes. Alright. He's using cold. We're going to keep those two. Let's get rid of this one. We've got electric one right there. So sell that one. Now we got one of each. I'll take it. All right. Yeah, that's exactly that's exactly my thing. Is like, especially with Dragon Age Origins, there'd be a lot of things I'd do differently, but and Dragon Age 2, because I romanced Anders in Dragon Age 2, and I deeply, deeply, deeply regret it. Because I loved him in the Origins Awakening. I thought he was such a great character, so I was like, Dragon Age 2, he popped back up. I was like, F yes, I'm gonna romance you, and then he just broke my heart because he's an asshole like that. Oh well. What can you do? We got any helmets for you? 7, 15. Nothing that would beat that. Where's your... Woo! That's... Ah! I still only have that human mage stuff. I think you're okay. I don't want to check accessories right now. Alright, Varric, your turn. Weapons. We don't check you for weapons, because I like you. I need to get him upgraded. Yeah, he goes off the... I checked. I thought that was one that I reloaded because there's like a decision that you can either support him in what he's doing or he's not, and he still goes off and does it by himself. If you don't, but you basically, you get to the end of the game and he goes, you help me with this or you don't love me. And I went, I'm not helping you kill people. And he was like, okay, I guess we're done. Then he comes back and he's like, let me help you. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not dealing with you. It was heartbreaking. It was like going through like a real breakup where the guy was just toxic as shit. And it was just like, your partner was toxic. Yeah, it was like, and he's gone. He was like living with you in your house and then he was gone. And it was like, wow, okay. That sucked. That really sucked. I was like, wow, that was a very poor choice on my part. I mean, all the signs were there. He writes a manifesto, for Jesus Christ. Yeah, she was so sad. I was like, ugh. I don't know. Yeah, like, and then in Dragon Age Origins, I would totally make decisions about Alistair, and I hated the choices. Like, if you made one wrong choice regarding Alistair, then you couldn't figure out any of the other paths, like him and a queen. What's her name? I forgot what her name is. Couldn't do that. You couldn't let what's his name be alive, and yeah, it was so many things I would do different. But hey, I'm living with my choices. I didn't overwrite them, so. All right. Anyway, Varric, do we have anything for you? I don't think so, because if I didn't have anything, you didn't. Yeah. Yep. Nope. And we're not changing your weapons or accessories, so go ahead and sell stuff really quick. Yeah, she went. My hawk went through quite a bit. And I didn't like, what's her name? That we just read about. The pirate. What is her name? Isabella. I didn't like her either. That she would betray us like that. And I was she's like, okay, peace. I took the artifact and bye. And I was like, excuse me? Okay. Now, do they sell that? I don't... So, I would have been fulfilling... Yeah, Isabella's shenanigans pissed me off too. And then I didn't like... This is why I didn't like the characters of Dragon Age 2. I didn't like, what's the elf? Fenric. He's named after the wolf from Norse mythology, Fenric. It's gonna bother me. I think he's in this game too. I just don't know. So, Spider Ichor, I need for my... Fenris, thank you. Not Fenric, sorry. Yeah, Fenris annoyed the hell out of me too. So he was broody. I was like, oh, he's gonna be my romance option, and then he opened his mouth, and he was just so, broody that I was just like, dude, I understand why you're broody, and you have every reason to be broody, but I can't take this. I can't take this. All right, so because apparently some of this stuff I sell for my distribution orders, whatever. All right, I'm gonna keep that for now. All right, cool. All right. Well, thank you for sticking around and watching me muggle through that puzzle. I enjoyed it though. I love puzzles like that. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna save and get out of here. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. May or may not be streaming tomorrow, but I'll let you know. And you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your night. And we'll see you next time.